Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 30th of March, 1985, and the title is The Lesson of Threes. Today, Bap Dada has come to meet his constant companion children. Only the children are constant companions and cooperative with the Father because they are extremely loving. Where there is love, you become constantly cooperative companions of that one. So, because the children are loving, the Father cannot carry out any task without the children, and the children cannot carry out any task without the Father. This is why, from the beginning of establishment, together with creating Brahma, the Father also created Brahmins. He didn't create Brahma alone. Together with Brahma, he also created Brahmin children. Why? You children are cooperative companions, and so what happens at the same time as the celebration of the birthday of the Father? The birthday of Shiva is also the birthday of Brahma and the birthday of Brahmins. So, Bap Dada and the children all together are the original creation, and you therefore become the cooperative companions of the Father from the beginning. So today, Baba is meeting his cooperative companions. A companion is someone who fulfills the responsibility of companionship at every step, with every thought and every word. To follow means to fulfill the responsibility of companionship. Those who fulfill the responsibility of companionship at every step, that is, those who follow the Father, are true companions. They are eternal companions. Every step of those who are true companions is automatically like those of the Father. There cannot be any fluctuation in them. True companions do not need to make effort over whether they should take a step in this way or that way. By placing your steps in the footsteps of the Father, you automatically cannot place your steps anywhere else. What is merged in the mind, intellect, and heart of the children who are true companions? I belong to the Father, and the Father belongs to me. In the intellect, you are aware, whatever is the inheritance of the unlimited treasures of the Father is mine. In the heart, there is just the Comforter of hearts. There cannot be anything else, just the heart and the Comforter of hearts. So, since the Father is merged in your remembrance, then as your awareness, so your stage and your actions are automatically according to that. On the path of devotion, in order to show their faith, devotees say, "Look who I have in my heart." You don't say that, but everyone automatically experiences, that is, sees, the Comforter of hearts through your heart. So, true companions are master almighty authorities like the Father. Today, Bap Dada has come to congratulate you children. Now, you cooperative companion children, through your own zeal and enthusiasm, are continuing to move forward in remembrance and service. In each one's mind is the one determined thought. The flag of victory has to be hoisted. The flag of revelation of the one spiritual Father is to be hoisted throughout the whole world. Under this high flag, souls of the world will sing the song that the Father has come. Now, too, when you hoist the flag, all of you stand under the flag and sing songs. And what happens then? When the flag is hoisted, everyone is showered with flowers. In the same way, this song will automatically emerge in everyone's heart. The Father of all is one, the bestower of liberation and salvation is the one Father. When you sing such songs, you will experience the shower of imperishable peace and happiness like a shower of flowers. As soon as you say Father, you experience the inheritance. So, all of you have this one zeal and enthusiasm in your mind. This is why, seeing the zeal and enthusiasm in the hearts of you children, Bap Dada is congratulating you, Badai. He would not bid you farewell, Badai. Congratulations. Every moment of the confluence age is a time for congratulations. So, Bap Dada is congratulating each of you children for the love in your heart and for your love of service. All of you have the enthusiasm to move constantly forward in service. There wouldn't be anyone who doesn't have enthusiasm to move forward in service. If you didn't have zeal and enthusiasm, how would you have come here? This too is a sign of enthusiasm. You have zeal and enthusiasm, and it will remain all the time. While moving forward together with zeal and enthusiasm, are you all constantly free from obstacles? Zeal and enthusiasm is very good, but there is a difference between doing service that is free from obstacles and doing service where you are constantly overcoming obstacles. To be free from obstacles means that you neither become an obstacle for others, nor do you become afraid of any type of obstacle. Do you experience this specialty together with zeal and enthusiasm? Or do you have obstacles? One is that obstacles come to teach you a lesson. The other is when obstacles come to shake you. If you have learned your lesson and become firm, then that obstacle will be transformed into love. If you become afraid of the obstacle, then the register becomes marked with the stain. So, there is a difference. To be a Brahmin means to challenge Maya. Just let the obstacles come. I am victorious. You cannot do anything. Previously, you were Maya's friends. Now, you issue a challenge saying that you will become conquerors of Maya. You issue this challenge, do you not? Otherwise, over whom do you become victorious? Over yourself. When you become victorious, Jules, it is because you gain victory over Maya, is it not? You become threaded in the rosary of victory and you are worshipped. So, to become a conqueror of Maya means to be victorious. To become a Brahmin means to challenge Maya. However, those who challenge her experience it to be a game, so that she comes and goes. You are able to recognize her from a distance and chase her away from a distance. You do not waste your time. All of you are very good in service. Together with service, there should be the record of service free from obstacles. You keep a record of purity from the beginning. Who is it that hasn't become impure, even in thoughts, from the beginning until now? You look for this specialty, do you not? You will not pass with honor with just this one aspect of purity. However, you look to see who has been unshakable, who hasn't had any type of upheaval and hasn't been influenced by any obstacles in service, in their own stage, in their connections and relationships, and in remembrance. You were told that you must neither be influenced by obstacles, nor must you become an obstacle for others. Marks are accumulated on the basis of this too. One is purity, and the other is unadulterated remembrance. Let there not be the slightest obstacle in your remembrance. In this way, always remain free from obstacles in service. Be content with your virtues and make others content. The virtue of contentment is the mirror for imbibing all virtues. So in your virtues, you have to receive a certificate for contentment with yourself and also from others. This is a sign of passing with honors, a sign of being one of the 8 jewels. You are those who will claim a number in everything. You are not those who are fine in just one subject, are you? That I am okay in service. Of course, Bob Dada is giving congratulations. You have to become part of the 8 and one of the specially beloved deities. If you become one of the 8, you will also become just as great in being one of the specially beloved deities. For this, remember 3 things throughout the whole year and check yourself. If any of these 3 things still remain in you, even in your thoughts, then bid farewell to them. Today is the day for bidding farewell. When you take leave, what do you do at the time of taking leave? Sugar pieces, almonds, and cardamom seeds are given. There are 3 things here. So, you will also give 3 things to Bap Dada, will you not? It isn't farewell, but congratulations, and this is why your mouth is sweetened. So, what are the 3 things here given for? So that you remember to quickly come back. Today, Bap Dada is also going to tell you about 3 things which sometimes become an obstacle in service. So, Bap Dada is especially drawing your attention to the 3 things once again, and by paying attention to these, you will automatically pass with honors. Let there be no type of attachment to anything limited. To have attachment to the Father is something else, but let there not be any limited attachment. Let there not be any type of tension with yourself or with others. Let there be no attachment. Instead of battling with Maya, let there not be any type of conflict with one another. Let there not be any type of weak nature, attachment, tension, and weak nature. In fact, the word nature, swabhav, is very good. Swabhav means feelings of the self. The self is said to be elevated. There are elevated feelings. There are feelings of the self. There is soul consciousness. However, you use the words bhav, swabhav, conflict of feelings, and nature a lot. So that is a weak nature which from time to time becomes an obstacle to your flying stage. In royal words, you say, my nature is like that. When your nature is elevated, it is like the Father's. If it becomes an obstacle, then it is a weak nature. So, you know the meaning of all three words. There are many types of tension, and the reason for tension is the consciousness of I. I did this. I can do this. I alone will do this. This consciousness of I creates tension. This I is body consciousness. One thing is, I am an elevated soul. Another is, I am so and so. I am sensible. I am yogi. I am jnani. I am ahead in service. This consciousness of I creates tension. This is why, in some cases, where there should be fast speed in service, it becomes a slow speed. You continue to move, but you can't speed up. The basis of speeding up is to help others move forward. Always to help them move forward is for you to move forward. You do understand what the consciousness of I is in service, do you not? It is this consciousness of I that ends the fast speed. Do you understand? You will give away these three things, will you not? Or will you take them with you? This is called the fortune you have received through renunciation. Constantly eat by sharing with everyone and increase it. You have received this fortune of renunciation. The facilities of service are the fortune of renunciation. However, if you keep this fortune limited by the consciousness of I, it won't increase. Make others cooperative and constantly share the fruit of the fortune of renunciation with them and move forward. Don't just say I share it with others too. Share it with one another. Work in harmony and continue to move forward. These vibrations are visible in the midst of service now. So, become generous-hearted in this. This is called the one who takes the initiative is Arjuna. Do not look at one another. This one is also doing this. This happens all the time. Instead, let me become an instrument to see the specialties of others. What was Father Brahma's specialty? He always kept the children ahead. Children are cleverer than me. Children will do this. He had so much renunciation that he even renounced the fortune received through renunciation. If anyone praised Brahma because of the love they received or the attainment they had, he would remind them of the Father. You will not receive an inheritance from Brahma. You mustn't keep a picture of Brahma. Do not consider Brahma to be everything. This is called renouncing the fortune received through renunciation and becoming engaged in service. By doing this, you become doubly great donors. Others should offer it to you. You yourself should not pull it towards you. If you praise yourself, if you pull it to yourself, what would you call that? You have heard it in the Murlis, have you not? Do not become like that. Never have a tug of war of pulling something towards yourself. Whatever you receive easily is elevated fortune. To take something by pulling it to you is not called elevated fortune. There is no success in that. There would be greater effort and less success because you don't receive everyone's blessings. Whatever you receive easily is filled with everyone's blessings. Do you understand? What is tension? Baba clarified attachment the other day. Let there not be any type of weak nature. Do not think, I am a resident of this land and this is why my nature, my way of moving and living is like this. No, it is not that my nature is what it is because of the land, the religion, or the company. Which land do you belong to? You have been given that place just in name for service. No one is a foreigner, nor should anyone have the intoxication. I am a resident of Bharat. All of you belong to the one Father. The residents of Bharat are Brahmin souls, and the residents abroad are also Brahmin souls. There is no difference. It is not that the people of Bharat are like this, and the people abroad are like that. Never speak these words. All of you are Brahmin souls. Those places are just for service. You were told why you have gone abroad, why you have taken birth there, and why you didn't take birth in Bharat. You have gone there to open service places. Otherwise, the people of Bharat would have so many problems with visas. All of you live there easily. Service is taking place in so many countries. So, you have gone abroad for service. However, you are all Brahmin souls. Therefore, none of you should let your nature be dependent on anything. The Father's nature is the children's nature. What is the Father's nature? His nature is constantly to have benevolent and merciful feelings for every soul. His nature is of uplifting everyone. It is a sweet nature, a nature of humility. Never say, my nature is like that. Where did mine come from? Speaking harshly is my nature. Being forceful is my nature. This happens because of my nature. This is Maya. Some have a nature of arrogance, jealousy, or becoming forceful. Some have a nature of being disheartened. Even though they may be good, they don't consider themselves to be good. They would always consider themselves to be weak. I cannot move forward. I cannot do this. To have this nature of being disheartened is also wrong. Do not have arrogance, but maintain your self-respect. So, that type of nature is called a weak nature. Therefore, pay attention to all these three things throughout the year. Remain safe from all these three things. It is not difficult, is it? Your companion is the cooperative companion till the end. A companion has to be equal. If there isn't equality in the companions cannot fulfill the responsibility of love. Okay? You will pay attention to these three things. However, in order to constantly stay away from these three things, remember three other things. Today, Baba is teaching you the lesson of threes. Constantly maintain a balance in your life. Let there be a balance in everything. the balance of remembrance and service. Self-respect finishes arrogance. Remain stable in your self-respect. Let all these things remain in your awareness. Not too entertaining, not too serious. Let there be a balance. Be entertaining when you have to be entertaining, and be serious when there is a need to be serious. So first is balance. Secondly, always claim special blessings from the Father at Amrit Vela. Every day at Amrit Vela, Bap Dada opens his apron of blessings for you children. You can take as much you want from that. So, balance, blessings, and thirdly, a blissful life. By having these three things in your awareness, the three things you have to pay attention to will automatically end. Do you understand? Acha. Now, listen to three other things. You especially have to keep the aim and imbibe three other things. You have to renounce those, and the others have to be imbibed. You have to let go of, for all time, the things you have to let go of. Have you not? You won't even need to remember them, but do keep in your awareness the three things that Baba has told you about, and especially also remember these to become an embodiment of dharana. 1. Reality in everything, nothing mixed. This is called reality. To be real in your thoughts, words, and everything. The Lord is pleased with an honest heart. What is the sign of truth? The soul dances when there is truth. Those who are honest will always continue to dance in happiness. So, one is reality, the next is royalty. Let your intellect not become subservient in trivial matters. The vision of royal children is never drawn to little things. If their vision is pulled, that is not called royal. If the intellect becomes subservient to little things, that is not called royalty. Those who are royal are always embodiments of attainment. Neither their vision nor their intellect is ever pulled anywhere. So, this is spiritual royalty, not royalty of clothes. So, reality, royalty, and thirdly, unity. Let unity be visible amongst you in every situation, in your thoughts, words, and deeds. Brahman means one, not 100,000, but one. This is called unity. There, because of having many different stages, one becomes many. Whereas here, while there are many, you become one. This is called unity. You mustn't look at others. I wish to be in unity, but this one isn't becoming united. If you continue to remain in unity, others won't have a chance to become disunited. If one person raises his hand to clap and the other one doesn't give his hand, there won't be any sound. If someone is doing anything that brings disunity, you just maintain your unity. Then those who have disunity will not be able to carry out the task of disunity. They will have to come into that unity. Therefore, remember the three things: reality, royalty, and unity. All these three things will constantly cooperate with you in your becoming equal to the Father. Do you understand? Today, you have learned the lesson of threes. The Father is proud of you, children. No other father can have such worthy and yogi children. You are worthy and you are also yogi. And each one of you is multi-million times fortunate. No one throughout the whole cycle could have so many such children. So, why has Bap Dada especially kept the time of Amrit Vela for you Brahmin children? Because at that time, Bap Dada especially brings the specialty, the service, and virtues of every child in front of him. And what does he do? He makes the specialty, virtues, and service of every child imperishable by giving them a special blessing. This is why that time is especially kept for you children. That is the special sustenance of Amrit Vela. Bap Dada gives each one the sustenance of the blessing of love and cooperation. Do you understand what he does and what you do? Shiv Baba is the bestower of happiness and the bestower of peace. This is what you say, is it not? And the Father gives you sustenance. Just as parents get their children ready in the morning, they freshen them up and say, "Now go and drink, eat, and study all day long." So, Bap Dada also gives this sustenance at Amrit Vela. That is, he fills you with power for the whole day. This is the time for special sustenance. This is the time for extra blessings and sustenance. The apron of blessings opens at Amrit Vela. Any of you can take as many blessings as you want with an honest heart, not with selfish motives. When it is with selfish motives, you would say, "Give me this." What does Bap Dada do when you ask with selfish motives? He gives you just that much power to fulfill your intentions. However, as soon as your intention is fulfilled, everything is finished. Nevertheless, you are his children, and so he will not say no. Therefore, constantly continue to be sustained with blessings. Continue to move along. Continue to fly. For this, to the extent that you make Amrit Vela powerful, to that extent the whole day will be easy. Do you understand? To those who constantly keep themselves moving with the aim and qualifications of those who are to pass with honors, to those who constantly share the elevated fortune they receive through renunciation like Father Brahma, to the number one renunciates who creates an elevated fortune, to those who easily claim a right to attainment and who progress themselves and progress in service, to those who constantly become cooperative companions at every step and move forward, to those who make their awareness and stage powerful and constantly follow the Father, to such cooperative companions and those who obey orders, obedient children who remain content, to those who know the secret of making everyone happy, to such elevated souls, to such great charitable souls, to the doubly great donor children, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Blessing, may you be a spiritual star of knowledge and make night into day by becoming a companion of the sun of knowledge and the moon of knowledge. Just as those stars emerge at night, so you spiritual stars of knowledge, you sparkling stars also emerge in the night of Brahma. Those stars don't make night into day, but you become companions of the sun of knowledge and the moon of knowledge and change night into day. Those are the stars of the sky, and you are the stars of the earth. They belong to matter, whereas you are God's stars. Just as many types of star are visible sparkling in the galaxy of stars, in the same way, you spiritual stars are sparkling in God's galaxy. Slogan: to receive a chance for service means to fill your aprons with blessings. Om Shanti.